Hello and welcome to my Thursday. I've just been on the phone to O2 about my daughter's mobile number. I haven't heard from her since she went on her cruise on Sunday. It is now Thursday. She was in Spain yesterday. She should have rung me or texted or something like that, but she didn't. So I thought, oh no, because I was going to ring O2 and just check that she could use her phone abroad. And then I thought, oh, it's always been fine. Like, I've been abroad with her before. Her phone has always just worked automatically. It'll be fine. Anyway, so I haven't heard from her. So I stayed on hold for ages. Been doing housework and stuff with the hold music, you know. I tell you what, it gets louder and quieter, that hold music, so I constantly turn the volume up and down on the speaker on my phone. But anyway, they eventually answered and it's all fine. There's nothing wrong with the phone. It's perfectly working. She just hasn't been in touch, so hopefully everything's okay. I'm sure everything's fine. She's just having a lovely time with her friends and not thinking about texting home. Anyway, I'm keeping calm and drinking coffee. I'm actually leaving the house in about 45 minutes-ish, something like that. I'm going to go to Cardiff today. I'm going to go and have some family time. I'm not going to film my actual family time visit, but I shall film all around it, as I always do. I'm rather hoping to find somewhere nice to visit on the way back, something like that. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll play it by ear. I'm on my second coffee of the day. I need to go and sort out some work to do on the train so I don't lose that time out of my day. I want to go to Greg's on the way to the station, so I'm going to buy like a pasty or something to eat on the train as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to crack on and do now. So I'll probably see you on the train, to be honest. Hello, bacon, cheese and onion bake, please. I should eat it now while it's lovely and hot. I've made very short work of that. I'm going to get on now and do some work on my laptop. I've got a load of music notating I need to do. I've got a lot of tunes that we need to do at a gig, not this weekend coming up, but the one after, and my other half doesn't read music as well as I do, so I'm going to put it into notation software for him so he can learn it. There's a function in there that's like a play option, so you can play it and read it at the same time, and it really helps him to learn them very quickly. Oh, now this is annoying. My headphones just aren't working. The volume's just coming out of the speakers. Oh my gosh, it is really raining right now. It's just started absolutely emptying it down. We've got the sun and rain at the same time. I think we call that a monkey's wedding. I've been cracking on with this. I've been managing okay actually, because I can just about hear it, but I need to sort this headphones issue out, so I need that for editing in public. I do have an umbrella in my bag, luckily it's buried, I'll get it out, ready to get off. The rain has stopped and it's looking alright out there now. I managed to get a total of 3 pieces transcribed, so that's very good work done, I'm pleased with that. It's hours and hours later now. Dad is taking me on a guided tour of Llandaff at the moment. We've been visiting and now we've finished visiting. That is the ruins of an old bell tower, apparently. Oh, there he is. Look, he's video bombing on purpose. He's a rebel. And look, right ahead, guess what that is? LLANDAFF Cathedral. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Cool. There's like a statue missing from that bit up there. There's a big gap.
Oh, there's something there, isn't there?
Well, there's
it's
like
just
the plinth
pedestal,
or whatever, and the
yeah.
topper bit, but not the actual statue. Oh, it's a funny looking, whatever you'd call that, sticking out there. Oh, he looks like he's got a helmet on or something.
It looks like a soldier. It was bombed in the war.
Oh yeah. I haven't been down here for years, you know. It's the facade. I'm just gazing in awe at it, really. It's quite striking. We're going to head down the steps and poke our noses in and see if we can look inside. I think we can. Oh yeah, Holy Week. We're in the Easter holidays at the moment.
Presumably watching the feet.
We've been in for a while, been chatting to a lady who I think works here. She's been very informative and very interesting. There's my dad over there inspecting that tomb. Somebody's playing the organ. Look at this. This organ apparently is quite new, and the last one got struck by lightning and ruined, and they had to replace it. It was very, very expensive. And look what's right above us right now. We're looking right up from below. That's Jesus' feet. These are curious looking things. Ooh, that was a big blast, wasn't it? It's a curious looking thing there, isn't it? sorry I'm so close, it's because I've got my zoom lens on. Some of those really low notes are really causing some vibrations. Can you notice that? I don't know if it'll be coming out on the camera. You hear the rattling? I think it's sympathetic resonance doing it. Wow. These are really, really, really like eroded with age. Or corroded, whichever it is. That's what that is, if you wish to read. 13th century. 13th century. Effigy of a bishop, traditionally said to be Saint Dyfrig. Oh, here comes Dad. Find anything interesting? Yeah, it's cool in here.
The atmosphere is so amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. That organ is just, it's setting off all the sympathetic resonance, isn't it? It sounds like a cement lorry outside or something, but I think it's rattling things. He's got graffiti on his head as well. I wonder when that's from. I bet that's antique as well by now. There's another one by there. Let's go and have a look at that one as well. He's got a very smooth head, hasn't he? I think people have been rubbing their hands over it.
Yeah, a lot of statues and things.
They've got shiny bits.
People start doing that.
Yeah. No more hands, they've gone. That looks a bit gruesome, doesn't it? You can see its ribs and all that. What is that meant to be? We've come to the end of this little area here. I just wanted to show you these. As I'm filming this, it's not far away from Easter, and they've been making preparations, they've been polishing and getting it all lovely, ready for the big occasion. Ah, the Penrith pilgrimage. I was thinking of trying to do this with IB sometime, look. IB is quite fascinated with pilgrim routes. He just likes the thought of sharing the same experience with countless generations of people. That's a smaller one there, isn't it? Lovely ceiling. I spied another little organ there as well. I'm always fascinated by the instruments. And there's a grand piano, or is it baby grand? No, I think it's a real one. Look at those flags there, they're literally decomposing. What about those ones there then? Look at those. How old must they be to be in that condition? Oh, it's Dad over there, look. He doesn't know I've got my zoom lens on him. You, Dad. We're going to look through here. I don't know if there's anything interesting to see, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, there's a whole other chapel here for the Welsh Regiment. Yeah, it's been amazing in here, hasn't it? It's been amazing in here. That organist just did a really raspy part right down the bottom end. It was like shaking the building. Oh, I wonder if we're allowed in there. That's impressive looking, isn't it? That carved chest. I've no idea how old it is. We don't know if we're supposed to be down here. We might skedaddle. That doorway's fantastic. That carving on it is amazing. We've come out now. We're going to go to Insole Court, aren't we?
Yes.
I do believe.
Which I think is also known as LLANDAFF Court.
Also known as LLANDAFF Court. Ah, okay.
It's a rich coal owner's house.
Ah, okay.
I was going to say that stone represents the spot where the bomb fell.
What stone?
There's a stone in the middle of the...
Oh, right, yeah, a bomb went off here. The lady in the church was saying it was on a parachute, didn't she? And it wrecked the roof, didn't she say? Wrecked the roof of the...
collapsed.
The roof collapsed, yeah. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? I was just saying to Dad, I've been wanting to vlog in LLANDAFF Cathedral for ages actually, because it's just such a treasure to be able to share with the world. So there we are. But you've been so many times. That's the thing. When we've been somewhere so many times, we don't think to keep going. But I haven't been for years. There it is. That's our view from in the car. Right, on we go. We're driving down the drive into Insole Court. Now, I have to say, when I was a kid, I just heard Insole Court and just thought of insoles that you put in your shoes. But presumably it's named after somebody called Insole, is it?
Yeah.
It looks very fancy, that building.
It is, yeah.
Have I been here?
Yeah, you must have.
We must have.
Yeah.
We're here. Well, it's looking pretty closed up at the moment. Dad says there's a cafe. Oh, there's an ice cream sign there. So that's good to know about. Oh, toilets. I might need a wee, actually. I'm all right for now. I had a big cup of tea at the other place we visited. Look at that! Oh, wowee! That really is quite a spectacle. Dad spotted a community garden, so we're going to just quickly nip in here first. I can't get over kind of how higgledy-piggledy that building looks. It's so ununiform and non-symmetrical, but I really like it because I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, they've got a Gothic style, I don't know.
Is it? Oh, I don't know. Well, somebody might say in the comments. Looks like one of the local schools has got a plot here.
Yeah.
Those scarecrows are actually waving at us. It's like they're going this way, this way.
Oh, it's a rain.
Oh, a rain butt, yeah.
Oh, no, I can feel rain.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, this is quite big actually. I thought that was it. I thought that was the extent of it, but apparently not. It's more.
This was
another rain butt there.
actually overgrown when I worked for the parks.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, no, they kind of tried to reclaim it.
Oh, well they have. It's worked.
The rhubarb.
That's the rhubarb, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
the rhubarb.
And there's Swiss chard.
God, look at the bright stems on that Swiss chard. So we've got Dad with us now. When we got Dad with us, we get all the botanical names for things. He's been rattling them off camera for me. He knew what forsythia was. I was asking what a bush was called in a couple of vlogs ago, and it was forsythia, as many of you pointed out kindly, and Dad's like, oh, I've told her what that was in the past and she's forgotten. Graft.
The top is a scion and the bottom is the stock, and it's been grafted and it's gone all kind of knobbly, isn't it?
Oh, well, it's two different ones stuck together.
Yeah, that's the usual way with fruit.
Oh, trees. I did not know that. So I told you, he's very knowledgeable about horticultural things, aren't you? Den the dendrologist. We're concluding that spring is here. Spring has sprung. Thank goodness for that, isn't it? It's been winter for ages. Got all this lovely blossom around and the spring flowers bursting out. A lovely tulip. Are we going up the steps?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know if we can really. It's the road to nowhere.
Can you get round there? Well, maybe you can.
We're on the road to nowhere. Do 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 do.
Look at the onions.
Ooh, onions. These are raspberry canes. See, I can sound so knowledgeable when I'm out with my dad because he'll just say it off camera and then I just put the camera off and then I say it and it sounds like I actually knew it. Teasels. They used to use that for separating out the wool fibres, didn't they?
Yeah.
In olden times. Teasing it out. I suppose that must be where the expression comes from, teasing the threads out.
Probably, yeah.
Because it was with teasels. There's a wool museum in Wales somewhere. Can't remember where. I went to it and had lots of that stuff in it. That's how I know about the teasels. This is box. My dad's just said the Latin name, which I already can't remember. I love the smell of it. They used to have loads of this at St Flagons, didn't they? But it's all died. I'm going to get Dad to tell you the fancy name. Right, Dad, what's the fancy name for box?
Bucks sempervirums.
Yeah, see. Oh, this is astonishing. How have I not been here? Well, I mean, maybe I was just too young to remember it because I wouldn't have appreciated this as a kid. What? Look at that with the tiny little panes of glass. That's amazing. God, blimey.
Some lovely cedars around here, if they burn down.
Going through the gates. We don't know if you have to pay to get in there or what, or if it's like a visitor's thing or not. I don't know, we'll find out though.
It's one cedar now, doesn't it?
One cedar.
Yeah, I think there used to be 4 at one time.
I think they might have lost some trees in some high winds. I think there might be a kiddies party all laid out in that big room there. Like a, I don't know, baby's party. Got some very weather-worn looking lions here guarding the top of the steps. Found an info board. I'm going to do a very quick scan for anybody who wants to pause and read the information. I can't stop groping this bush. It's nice and soft actually. It's a very nice sensation. It's almost a bit spiky. Perhaps the more mature leaves are a bit harder, I don't know. We've come out there now. Dad's just pointed out this. He says it's a top worked graft cherry tree. It's the same species though, is it? They haven't like tried to combine species or anything, have they?
It's usually the same species but different varieties of it.
Oh.
Usually you either vigorous roots or non-vigorous roots depending on what they're aiming at.
And likewise that one as well. Look, it's
So
all in
sometimes
bloom.
you get a sucker that comes from below the graft and they're usually more vigorous and take over the whole tree if you don't cut them out.
Doors are shut now. I was going to go in there and ask if it was like a ticketed place you could visit or something. Dad points out it's just gone 5. I've lost track of time again. It's kind of good losing track of time in a way. You're kind of more living in the moment, you know. I wonder if he would have lost track of time, that guy there. Nice doors though, aren't they? Magnificent. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, thank you. It is closed. That lady was letting me in because she thought I was here for the party, which I'm obviously not, but it's free. It's the public, 10 till 4 most days. So there we are. Just turn up and go and explore it in the house and everything. We're a bit late today. We're on our way back to the car now, but Dad's just pointed out this rocky formation here. He said when I was a kid I used to climb all over it. So there we are. I don't have any memory of that whatsoever. I'm back. It's about 8:20 now. After we went gallivanting around Insole courts, we went and visited my mum and she made us some lovely bread and cheese. She'd made her own like gluten-free bread with bicarbonate soda in it. It's like kind of soda bread, but gluten-free. It was very nice. Had that with cheese. And then a Belgian bun with my dad and a cup of tea, and then I got the train home and here I am. I had a very lovely day actually, as it happens. My next vlog is probably going to be another gallivanting vlog over in England somewhere. I'm not going to film anything tomorrow because I'm going to catch up with all the jobs I didn't do today tomorrow, and I'm just going to concentrate on that. But the next upload for you will be the next day without a break, so this is how I've worked things out, so it's all fine. Anyway, I better go and edit this one. Thank you so much for watching it. Do give it a like if you liked it. If you'd like to help me grow my channel, subscribe for more if you're new and would like to watch more videos from me. Hit the notification bell down below and select all notifications because it gives you an option. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!